Welcome back, YouTube. So I'm going to do a pretty nice little water change on my main display. Considering it is summer, I haven't really been too worried about stocking this and stuff like that. Kind of just put a few fish in there, a few corals, and just letting it run its course. You know, if something dies, at least it's not fully stocked, and this way my tank is cycling all the way before I add tons of money of fish into my tank. That's where people go wrong. So I'm going to do a pretty nice little water change on this. This is a 75 gallon. I'm going to do probably about 30 to 40% water change. It's been a little bit. Don't want to say I've been neglecting it, but you know, I don't think it'll hurt. So I'm going to do that. This is my breeding tank, and don't mind all the salt creep up here. I'm going to take care of that. So these guys are doing just fine. And just like my tank over here, I didn't want to just fill this thing up completely right away, so I'm letting these two kind of get about 4 months in, and then I'm going to start really stocking this. I'm going to do some cardinals, some gobies, and another type of clownfish in there. So far, these guys have been responding pretty well. Definitely nice and happy. This is my hospital tank. I just got my minnows that I fish with in there right now. And I was just using some Melafix and Fix with this, so I'm going to do a pretty nice 50% water change on that one also. One of my clowns looked like it had some shit hanging from the bottom of it, so looks like it did away with it pretty good though. Just did one basic weak treatment in here. That worked. Alright, let's go. Alright, so when I first started doing this, I used to use buckets, you know, get an exact idea of, you know, how much water I'm taking out. But in the end, the water's just going to come up to a line on here anyway. So I basically just empty the water into a bucket and fill it back up. That's it. So let's go. So as this is going and letting the water out, I'm just going to kind of take this, blow off any detritus, any shit laying on the bottom of the sand bed, and just help it out a little bit. And I'll be honest, I do not have anywhere as much cleanup crew in here as I probably should have. I need way more than I do. But it's summertime, man. I'm fishing. And I'm going camping. My tank I'll do when my kids are in school. If you haven't checked out Interstellar Oceans, do yourselves a favor and check out this salt. This salt mix is awesome. And everything seems to respond to it really freaking good, dude. Alright, there we go. So now we're about 40% of our water. So now what I'm going to do is trash the shitty water and put the new water in. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, cool. So now all I gotta do is take my new water that I mixed with the Interstellar Oceans and transfer it into the display tank. So let's do that before I have a heart attack, because I am out of breath.
There we go.
I'm going to do is wait for this to balance out, because the water in here, I don't do it exactly as the water in here, because it seems, me as a novice, whenever I'm putting the new water in it, it goes down. So I do it just a little bit higher, so when I do add the new water, it kind of evens out to a perfectly balanced salinity, which over a year has been the case for me. Now while this is filling, what I'm going to start doing is emptying my breeding tank. Alright, so now I'm going to take about half of this. So now I'm just going to add some water to this one. This is easy. And that'll be done. Boom. Now this one's done. And that was easy as shit. So now, knock this one out and be done deal. So now that my breeding tank is filled up and reset, now I want to do my hospital tank. So let's do that. Well, everybody, that's a done deal. So we got the hospital tank water change. So we got the breeding tank water change, and we got the main display ready to go. And look how sharp and shiny that is now. Beautiful. So week by week, I'll be updating my tanks. Especially the next few weeks, I'm going to be updating the breeding tank, adding more stock to everything. So come Halloween, fall time, we should be rolling along pretty good. But if you notice how this is cloudy, but my display tank is clear. This mixed for about 36 to 48 hours. And my hospital tank water probably mixed for about 24. So you can see a massive difference. So if you made it this far, don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe, and as always, fish on.